Welcome back, everybody, to Chainlink Crypto. Good to see you guys all here. Thank you for being with me. Been trying to make a video for the last day and a half now, and my stuff keeps going haywire. So let's see for the third time if this one works out. But what I've been wanting to talk to you guys about, first of all, a couple new things for the channel. Obviously, you can see the background here. We did some changes. I got my little Hawaiian shirt on here, and my little background reminds me of vacation. I will be going on vacation with my family on April 12th to Mexico, so I'll be broadcasting from Tulum. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have some great backdrops for some videos that we'll be putting out, both for crypto and just for travel in general, plus eating out at some really nice restaurants and doing some really cool things. So keep an eye out for that, you guys. A couple new things about the channel. You guys, I started a Telegram. I didn't think that I was worthy of doing that. I didn't think I was big enough to garner that sort of attention, but a couple of different people who have been keeping up with my channel and subscribing pretty much, or commenting on all my videos. I appreciate you. You guys know who you are. They've been telling me that it's about time I started a Telegram. So I figured, hey, why not? So I did it. I started a Telegram, you guys, and why not do it early, right? I mean, let's watch it grow, just like the channel, just like the cryptocurrency market, just like everything else. Listen, it's Chainlink Crypto, easy to find, just like I have on the title of my videos. And I don't have a single subscriber yet because I just made it last night and I haven't really even told anybody about it till now. So if you manage to be the first one to get there, please let me know so you and I can be friends, because why not, I would appreciate knowing who that first member is, and I appreciate the growth. You guys, what we're going to be doing there is it's going to be a lot like Elio Trades Telegram. There's a lot of information there. I was on there last night. In fact, I get on there pretty much every day, and I like to see what people are saying because I oftentimes find out about projects I've never even heard of, and I kind of see what's going on in certain aspects of cryptocurrency, because really what it comes down to, guys, information is such a big deal in this industry. So if we can keep following the information, that's a good thing. So I am going to be interacting with that Telegram group at Chainlink Crypto every single day. So I'll be in there talking with you guys. We'll be talking about some ideas. Maybe we can share some cryptocurrency projects with each other. We can talk about some exit strategies, some entry points on good things. The only thing I ask is that you keep it clean, or I will kick you out, because we're not going to be doing any of those crazy memes. We're not going to have a meme fest, and I do not want to see any pornographic images, please. So if you do that, not only will I kick you out, but I will call you out. So don't do that. Anyways, you guys, so if you can go check that out, I appreciate it. And if you want to support this channel, and if you like what I'm talking about and the content that I'm giving you, please, guys, just give me a subscription and give me a thumbs up or even a thumbs down. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but it really helps. Please, if you're watching this video, guys, just go like it. It's just easy. It takes you 2 seconds, and it helps with the algorithm, and it gets these videos out to more people. We are a small channel, you guys. We shot through 1,000 so quickly. We're now 1,500 plus subscribers. I really appreciate that. We're growing so fast, you guys. I want to be able to compete with some of the bigger channels because I want to continue to bring you honest analysis, analytics, if you will, of the cryptocurrency space. No moon boys, no shield programming, no none of that stuff, no promising everything's going to land on the moon tomorrow. I want to be able to be a voice in the wilderness that teaches and tells people the truth about what's really going on, to teach you guys how to manage the dips and how to buy at the right times and how to not get scammed and how to just be a good trader and learn from my mistakes, because I've made a lot of mistakes here, you guys. So that's why I want to get big. I enjoy what I do. I love doing giveaways. I love making someone's day every once in a while, and you never know what I'm up to here, guys. So it's always good to check in with Chainlink Crypto and see what's going on. As a matter of fact, a little hint into tomorrow's video. Sorry if I'm blinding y'all right there, but I will be talking about precious metals, you guys. Yes, this is a 100-ounce silver bar, Johnson Matthey. This is a lot of fun to hold on to. I love silver. I love precious metals almost as much as I love crypto. There seems to be a sentiment that most crypto people don't hold precious metals, and most people who are into precious metals have no idea what crypto is really all about. Most of them are just a bunch of boomers who are stuck in their old ways. I think we all need to make friends with each other, encourage each other to be divested in your investments, in your portfolio. It's good to have some hard assets, some digital assets, maybe some property. Listen, if you guys are investing in anything other than the US dollar, very nice. You are very smart, because US dollar is poopy times, no bueno. We don't like the US dollar. The US dollar is on its way down. Now, speaking of the US dollar and what's going on, I wanted to tell you guys that personally, just my opinion, not financial advice, I think we're ready to enter into the next phase of this bull run that we're in right now, because the stimulus package has been passed. The $1.9 trillion stimulus package is now it's an official document, and it's going to start hitting people's bank accounts here starting on March 14th. Now, for those of you who don't live in the U.S., love all my outside of the U.S. subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Here in the U.S., we are getting a stimulus package of $1,400. Most people are going to qualify for that because most of us are under the income requirements that you need to get that. So it's good for us. There's a lot of people who need that money to pay their bills with, and there's a lot of people who don't. So what those people who don't, I think they're going to start doing is, in fact, I know they're going to start flooding into both the stock market and the cryptocurrency market. There's a big article going on around right now where the last stimulus package that we got for $1,200, if you had bought Bitcoin with that, it's now worth like $9,000. So a lot of people are going to be smart with that money. Don't go buy yourself a new TV. Don't go buy yourself a new set of rims for your car or whatever it is that you're into, a fish tank. I don't know. Do whatever you want with your money. But if you want your money to grow and you want to put your money to work for you, for your future and for your potential children's future, and or whoever it is that you take care of in your life and that you help, be blessed to be a blessing. That's my motto. You're better off investing your money into something like silver or even better, crypto. So let's talk about the crypto market, because the bull run is about to kick in, I believe, based solely on the stimulus package money and the fact that when you print dollars, everything else based in dollars starts to go up, right? Because we're talking about assets here. Assets gain value, but they're really only gaining dollar value. So it's not so much that you're just hedging inflation, which that's what precious metals are really, really good for and historically have been really good for. They've done better than just hedging inflation, but as inflation begins to ramp up, which is exactly what's going to happen as the U.S. prints more and more and more money, with more to come, probably a never-ending flow of that, the asset prices start to go up. So everything, I think, across the board is going to start going. Look at the kind of money that people are putting into NFTs, you guys. It's kind of ridiculous. People are buying baseball cards. They're buying just about anything that holds value versus the US dollar, because the inflation is about to get absolutely ridiculous. We're $30+ trillion in debt. Don't even get me started on that. That's for another video. But for right now, I want to talk about a couple things in this video. One, the top 10. Because we've been focused on a lot of other projects outside of the top 10. And number two, some of the projects I was talking about in my past videos and kind of an update as to where they are today. So number one, you guys, Bitcoin's healthy. Look, we're just about to push through $52,000, and I believe onwards and upwards, breaking a new all-time high eventually at some point this month. Now, yes, March has been historically bad for crypto because of tax season. So, that definitely has and will come into play. I think it already sort of came early. We could experience a major pullback, but with the stimulus package being passed at this time of year, I think that's going to not only offset people selling assets to pay their taxes, I think it's actually going to pump the market, in both the stock market and the crypto market. So we're starting to see some of that now because people are preemptively getting into positions knowing that when the retail money starts flowing in mass, it's going to pump a lot of assets. So Bitcoin's healthy. Ethereum, you guys, Ethereum back up over $1,800. Not too long ago, we were below $1,400. So, and I'm talking like just a couple weeks ago. There's a lot going on with Ethereum, with the new platform or the new development that they're trying to do at EIP 1551 or whatever number it is. They're basically going to try and make Ethereum a deflationary asset, which would be really good for Ethereum. It would be really good. It's not going to be good for the miners, but I don't know anything, and I'm not involved, and I will never be involved in crypto mining. I'm more involved in just as a trader, as an asset holder. But I want to tie Ethereum in with Uniswap right now, because Uniswap, you guys, Uniswap, the V3 is about to come out. I don't exactly know when. There's no hardcore date on that right now. But once Uniswap version 3 comes out, the gas prices are going to be lowered significantly, which is going to create, I think, the next leg up of the bull run that we're in right now, because bull runs come in cycles. There's the pullbacks, then there's the pull-ups, and there's the pullbacks, and so on and so forth. But Uniswap V3 coming out, combined with Ethereum being more transactable, probably maybe faster and cheaper to use, is going to be massive, because Uniswap is the world's #1 DEX, and it's probably going to be that way for a very long time. I don't see anybody competing with them. In fact, they're the first DeFi, not even project, because they're not really a project, but they're the first DeFi in the top 10. And I think that if you can see the price action here, some big things are coming up with Uniswap. Somebody knows something. And I think it's going to be really, really good for the space because nobody wants to pay, 50, 60, upwards of $100 on in Ethereum per transaction, especially us little fish. You guys, we can't afford that. So we want to decentralize this more from a whales game to everybody can be involved. So yeah, those two are doing good based on each other. You guys, Cardano at any moment, I like, people are there's some people who are worried about, why would you be worried about, why are you worried about Cardano? Stop it. We've maintained the floor above $1.10. This is great. After the run-up we had in Cardano, come on now. Even surviving the pullbacks, at any point, if Cardano gets any sort of news that hints towards anything that's implementing anything on this project, it's going to get to its next leg up and get back to another new all-time high above $1.50 and upwards of $2 eventually at some point. So this is good. We like to see this hold right there. We're in the top 10 for the rest of history, if you ask me. To round out the top 10, you guys, I wanted to talk about Chainlink and Litecoin because Chainlink and Litecoin are both doing something very similar to each other. They're both coiling up, you guys. They're both getting ready for a massive movement. Chainlink, it's due. It's been holding back for a very long time. There's been a pretty fat whale that's been dumping Chainlink on the market openly for a while now. He was probably an early investor, an early whale. Who knows if he was a seed round investor, what's going on. But basically, he's been dumping tons and tons and tons of Chainlink, which is really basically suppressing the price because the way things go with our organic growth, Chainlink should be above $50 in my opinion. I do think Chainlink will head up towards $100 at some point this year. Now, I'm not a moon boy, and this channel, we try to be realistic, but realistically, for a 3x on one of the top cryptos in the world in a bull market, yeah, absolutely doable. In fact, I really believe that that's what's going to happen. So Chainlink getting ready to make a move, you guys. Litecoin, listen, for the first time, Litecoin has an actual use case right around the corner, you guys. With PayPal, all of the stuff they're doing, they just purchased CRV, basically a custodial platform for cryptocurrency for $200 million. They probably got a really good deal on that. PayPal's getting ready to do really big things in crypto, you guys. Not just with custody, but I think they're going to be allowing people to, in fact, they've said that they're going to be allowing people to start paying merchants with crypto. Now, if they do that, I will tell you right now, the number one, and I don't even want to mention Bitcoin trash because I don't do Bitcoin be cash, be trash. Should have never happened. Not a fan, never will be. But Litecoin, the use case for Litecoin, guys, it's quicker and it's faster than Bitcoin. Enough said. People are going to be doing transactions in Litecoin. They're not going to be selling their Bitcoin to pay for whatever it is they're going to be paying for. It's not cheap enough. It's not fast enough. It can't do the transactions that Litecoin can. Litecoin's going to be doing some privacy stuff. I'm not really too into the privacy layers because this is crypto. If the governments decide to regulate that stuff, it's not good, and it renders an entire use case pretty much useless. So not too big on that, but the fact that Litecoin's about to have a use case, you guys. Little story here. When Bitcoin was approaching its first all-time high, about $20,000, Litecoin at that time had made an all-time high of over $400. So based on where they were at the time, because they both have had their halvings, and they both are on the same algorithmic release based on the blockchain, Litecoin is very undervalued, even just based on where it was with Bitcoin, because if you do it by today's value, it should be like upwards of $700 or $800, which a lot of people think that Litecoin is going to at some point this year. I do tend to agree. I actually would like to increase my position on Litecoin. Full disclosure, I only own one Litecoin right now. I only own one. I'm looking to move my portfolio around so I can get into some Litecoin because I really believe it's got a long ways to go, and it's when it runs up pretty hard. And what I would really like to do is I would like to use a position in Litecoin to gain on some Bitcoin because I'm actually pretty short on Bitcoin right now. I'm pretty hard on altcoins and other projects. And I need to get my Bitcoin back to being a healthy number because I don't have enough. In fact, to be fully transparent, I don't have any right now. And I know that that's really foolish, and I know that I need to fix that. So I'm going to work on that. So instead of going out and buying Bitcoin at today's prices, I would rather buy Litecoin. And when Litecoin gains in Satoshi value, I'll flip it into Bitcoin, and then everything will be okay, and everybody will be happy. So going to work on that, you guys. And I just really wanted to kind of talk about what's going on in the top 10, because when you see healthy market movements and a lot of money coming into the space, the top 10 are a really good indicator of what's going to start happening down below, the people that are in the projects that are in the top 100, and then your altcoin small cap gems and all that stuff. So you need to be diversified, guys, in your crypto portfolio, just like you need to be diversified in assets and holdings. It's really good to have some top teners. You got to have some top teners and you got to have some top 100s, and you got to have, you know, some towards the end, and you got to have those little gems that you feel like at some point are going to do big things in the space, maybe be a disruptor. Coti being one of those guys. Really glad that I just pretty much aped in on Coti. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. I did something I don't normally do. I bought pretty high. I bought at the all-time high, actually, at 26 cents roughly, and I'm really glad I did, because now it's pushing its way towards having a pretty quick double up. I mean, it's up over 45 cents now, and really enjoying what's going on with Coti and all the partnership that's going on, working with Ada, and you guys, sky's the limit with that project in my personal opinion. I don't think that I'm going to cash out at $1. I think my plan originally was to hit $1 and say, okay, I made 4x profit, I'm going to dump some, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to hold on to Coti for a little while, guys. Another one that I was talking about was Nord Finance, N-O-R-D Finance. Go check it out. I did a video, well, when it was back, when it was, I don't know, $6, $7, something like that. And it's done a pretty good run up since then. It's still at only a $11 million market cap right now. You guys, I'm sorry, I would go to these projects right now live, but for some reason, this being my third video that I've made here today, trying to figure out what's going on with technical difficulties, I feel like every time I deviate from the main page, something happens. If anyone knows any way to troubleshoot these kinds of things, please let me go. I've got a good mic, I've got a good camera. I don't know why the crossover is happening, but I don't want to make this video for the 4th time, so I'm not going to go and change anything right now. I just want to see if this is working and just roll with it the way it is. But you guys, Coti, Lukso is doing really well, you guys. When I made my first Lukso video, we were under $9. Look at us now. We just broke over $20, and it's got a long way to go. A lot of people in the comment section have been talking about feeling like they've missed the boat on that particular project. Look, Lukso is a long-term hold, you guys. If you're trying to get rich tomorrow, maybe you shouldn't try to get in at an all-time high, because it isn't. But tomorrow there will probably be another all-time high. If you're looking to hold Lukso for a while, you guys, anything under $50, in my personal opinion, I am not a financial advisor, this is just my opinion, anything under $50, if you're going to hold long-term, is a good entry point. So right now we're around $20. Are you going to wait till we're in the $40 range? Or, you know, if look, this could pull back at any second. It's been a pretty fat run up. At some point, somebody who owns a good chunk of Lukso could decide to cash out, take some serious profits, and we drop. Or they could release a bunch of coins and it would drop the price. So be smart about it. But at the same time, if you wait too long, like if I had continued to wait on Coti, look, I was looking at Coti at 4 cents, you guys, 4 cents, and ended up buying at 26 cents. I mean, it worked out so far so good. But the point is that if you have a good project, you have to really balance out, when do I try to get in? Because if it keeps running, eventually you FOMO, and then you get a pullback, and you're like, oh man, I should have waited. And it's easy to say hindsight's 20/20, but you guys be smart with your investments. I can't tell you what to do. A lot of people ask me below, what would I do? What should I do? This and that. I can't tell you that. I'm not here to give you financial advice. I'm here to give you my opinions and my experience in the market for, you know, the 4+ years that I've been in it, and all of the money that I could have made, and all of the money that I also could have lost, because I never took profits, and I also never sold out. So now we're riding this new wave a lot higher with a lot more experience. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm making videos, you guys. I appreciate all of you who have been here. It's been a pretty long-winded one. I'm anxious to try and upload this to see if my stinking equipment works right, and if not, I'm gonna probably go get a new computer, which I really don't want to do. So anyways, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Please interact, comment below, let me know what you think of this video, let me know what you think about precious metals, and let me know what you think about me integrating precious metals into this channel. Don't forget to go check out the new Telegram that I started. It's easy to find, Synalytics Crypto. Please leave me a comment and let me know when or who the first person was. I would really like to know who you are, and be so thankful for all those things. And also, once again, please like, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. You guys are great. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.